Hey everybody, it's Joshua and I've got David here. We're coming at you from Lviv. We are sitting here right in front of the building where we live. And I know there have been a lot of questions and concerns lately with all the air raids and things that have been going on. So I wanted to just hop out here and do a quick video and give you an update on how things are going. So I'm just gonna walk along, David's gonna walk with me here, and we're gonna give you some info. So firstly, as many of you know, I have traveled quite a lot lately with my mom's health and everything going on. I have hopped across the Atlantic Ocean in this year more than I have ever done in a single year in my life. And that's been difficult on a number of levels, but in particular, it's been very hard to keep any kind of projects focused and moving forward, although we've done our best at that. And so now that we are back in Lviv, that's kind of our focus right now, is to regain some stability, regain some momentum, consolidate what we're doing, get some projects back on track that have been kind of languishing and waiting for attention. And I want to tell you about a few of those here in a moment. But firstly, I want to address the air raids. Lately, it seems like we've had an increased number of raids and drone attacks and different things going on, more so than we had in recent months. And if you've followed my posts on Facebook, you've seen a lot of red air raid maps and drones coming in and explosions and so forth. And yes, there is danger for our family, for everybody here in Lviv. Sadly, we had a couple of missiles that hit some buildings here in Lviv a few days ago, and there were several people killed in that. That was tragic. It was very sad. But in a nutshell, I just wanted to assure everybody that we're here. We are safe. God is protecting us. We appreciate your prayers. As I record this, we haven't had a raid in the last 24 to 48 hours here in Lviv. Now, at any given moment, they're typically happening somewhere all the time across Ukraine. We traditionally get fewer of them here in Lviv. But David, look both ways. We're going to cross the street here. Here we go. All that to say, last night we were able to sleep through the night with no raid. It was quiet, and that's been great. Another point I wanted to mention has been our power outages. Some of you may know that because of all of the missile strikes on Ukraine's electricity or electric grid and infrastructure surrounding that, we have had for a while these kind of rolling or planned power outages. They call it load shedding, and it's something they do. They turn off different regions on purpose so as to keep the electrical grid from getting overloaded, because a lot of the substations have been destroyed and things like that. But again, that has been improving over this is the second day in a row, I believe, that they've not turned our power off at all. And we just got a notice tonight from the electric company that we are supposed to have power all day tomorrow. So we're excited. We're going to get electricity all day. If you're somewhere where you're going to have electricity all day, be grateful for that. It's really hard to do anything productive in our day and time if you don't have electricity. So that's a couple of words about the power outages. Let's see, David, which way are we going to go? Let's maybe turn back around and go the other way. So then I wanted to mention a couple of ministry points. As we're here and we're kind of gearing back up and getting some things back on track, we've got a few exciting things that have happened. Yesterday, we had 7 people in our church baptized, and 2 of those were kids in our family. Hosanna and Catherine, 2 of our daughters, were baptized yesterday, along with 5 other people. So we'll be posting some pictures and possibly some videos of that soon. We're real excited about that. Another area that's seen some really good progress and a lot of good movement lately is our Good and Evil outreach. As many of you know, we use this Bible comic book that's put out by No Greater Joy called Good and Evil. We've used it for years. We organized and managed the Ukrainian translation of that here in Ukraine. We did a new edition of that with some custom cover designs and things once the full-scale war broke out in early 2022. And we have been sending out a lot of books lately, a lot of Good and Evil books. Just the other day, David went with me and Nathan and a couple of his boys, or one of his boys, and we shipped out like 55, 56 cases of books and these books go out to people who are part of our distributor program. So these might be missionaries or churches, or in some cases, humanitarian organizations or even libraries. And then they receive these books and pass them on. And we are now nearing the very end of our supplies of those Good and Evil books. So that's that's an area for prayer, if you think about it, is that we would be able to do another printing and continue passing these books out, because they are being received. They are going all over the country. They're reaching people, and we're excited about that. So keep praying for our good and evil outreach. And wrapping up, I'll just say, as far as our Facebook posts go, there might be times when we have a flurry of Facebook posts because there are a lot of air raids going on. And then there might be times that we don't post for a while. I'm not a very committed social media user myself. If something's going on, I might post. If something's not and I'm feeling bored with it, I might not post at all. Don't worry, that's probably not an indicator that something happened to us. It just means that I'm preoccupied with other things and don't feel like putting anything on Facebook. If you have my contact information on Facebook Messenger or whatever, and you ever want to write and ask how we're doing, that's totally fine. One thing that has really fallen behind as we've been doing all this traveling is our more traditional printed newsletter. We still have a newsletter. It's called Overseas Field Report. Our goal is to put it out every couple of months, but that has fallen woefully behind, in large part because of all of the international travel that I've had to do lately. But we are working on a new edition of that, and we hope to have that out soon. That'll have more details about our family, our ministry. We'll hope to have a lot of good pictures in there. So if you are not signed up for our newsletter, you're welcome to do that. You can go to our website, which is ofreport.com, and you can sign up for it there. I'll try to leave a link in the description of this video for that. And just in wrapping up, I just want to say that we are so grateful for your support, for your prayers. If you're watching this video, it probably means that you're someone who has been aware of our family and been concerned about how things are going here. We're grateful for that. As you can see, Lviv is beautiful. We're getting into a wonderful time of year here in the fall, and at the moment, things are quiet. If you were here walking with me right now, you'd have no idea that there was a war on. And yet, any second, the air raid sirens could go off. There could be drones and missiles and who knows what. So that notwithstanding, we're here, we're continuing the work that we believe God has called us to. We're trusting Him for our safety, and we're very grateful for your prayers and your support. So I'll sign off, and we will have more updates coming soon. Thank you so much.